here today with Steve Martin, one of the managing owners of WBIG Radio. Steve, how are you today?
Good afternoon, Chris. Doing great.
Great, great. Thank you for allowing us to come in and sit with you today.
Oh, absolutely.
Had a couple questions for you. Wanted to find all about WBIG. And the first question I have is, how long has WBIG been around?
Well, it's actually been WBIG for about 18 years now. Prior to that, it was WMRO Radio, and when we purchased the radio stations about 18 years ago, changed the format a little bit and started to do our brand of radio, if you will.
And your brand of radio. And what's the history of the station overall?
Well, I tell you what, it has a rich history. Some of the big broadcasters in the Chicago market actually got their start right here at WMRO when it was WMRO. Guys like John Drury, actually newsman extraordinaire. He got his start here at the radio station, and many folks that went on to fame in not only the Chicago markets but other markets. So some rich history that this radio station has.
There's a lot of great AM radio in the Chicagoland area. One question I have is, how far does your AM signal reach?
We have about a 35-mile radius. So from the Aurora area here, pretty much every direction, 35 miles for the reach.
Okay. And what is your typical program lineup look like?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's kind of interesting. We like to say it's a little non-traditional to what most radio stations are. We are Fox Sports affiliate, so we do a lot of Fox Sports here. We are an affiliate for the Chicago Bears, the Chicago White Sox, and lots of sports, high school and collegiate sports. We do the King County Cougars. What we're really known for here in the marketplace is the Radio Shopping Show, which is just an incredible program. It's a consumer program whereby folks get to try businesses in the area at anywhere from 40 to 80% off the actual retail price.
So why do you think the Radio Shopping Show is so popular?
Well, I think everybody likes to save money. I think whether the economy is good or whether the economy is soft, I think everybody knows the value of a buck, and if they can save money and be able to do things with their family that maybe their regular income won't allow them to do, well, there's where the Radio Shopping Show steps in. So we hear from people all the time that just say, Steve, we never would have been able to take that trip to Jamaica, and we'll have things like trips to Jamaica and Florida and Hawaii and you name it. Pretty much every state in the country we've had stays at in the past, and they say we would have never been able to afford that had it not been for the Radio Shopping Show. So that kind of makes us feel good that we can help people enjoy their lives.
Can you tell me, what's the biggest challenge that you face today as a business owner and manager?
Well, I think the biggest challenge is to just remain relevant in the world of radio. As you know, there's a lot of changes that have been coming to our industry, and so maybe having something on the air that's a little bit different than what most AM radio stations might have. A lot of radio stations have talk, a lot of radio stations have sports, but I think the influence of the Radio Shopping Show, where we can actually take it out to the consumers, is a big thing that we're able to accomplish, and to get people to want to tune in and listen to the great savings. Not only for the great savings, Chris, but also just to find out more about some of the local businesses. I think we do a great job of kind of shining the light on some of the new businesses in town and throughout the western suburbs, so that folks can go check them out, especially things like new restaurants. Who doesn't like to go try a great new restaurant in the area, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Is there anything else you want viewers to know about WBIG, about your shopping show?
Yeah, I mean, two things. First of all, if you are a company out there, a business, whether it be a restaurant or a car wash or a movie theater, whatever, and if you want to put your advertising budget to work for you, and you don't want necessarily have a big advertising budget to work with where you can write big checks at the end of the month, the Radio Shopping Show is perfect because it's all done 100% on a barter program. Instead of having to pay for your advertising at the end of the month, you're in essence paying for your advertising with gift certificates. And these gift certificates are then passed along to our listeners. So it's really a win-win situation. The advertiser win, they never have to pay for their advertising. The consumers win, they get to get some great merchandise, get to some great restaurants, some great vacations, great family entertainment, all at 40 to 80% off. So I think the real key is everybody benefits from the program. People seem to love it. We have over 50,000 households of people that participate on the Radio Shopping Show, and it makes it a really viable option for a lot of small businesses and even large businesses to be able to advertise here in the Chicagoland market.
So how do they, so you talked about certificates. How do they get a certificate?
There's a couple ways. There's 3 different ways to participate on our program. The most popular way, of course, is to call in. We do the radio shopping show 8 hours a day, Chris.
8
Yeah,
hours.
we're on the air Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 in the morning, then
Okay.
again from 10 o'clock until noon,
Okay.
and then right after the lunch hour from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock, and then again right before the dinner hour from 4 till 6. So 8 hours every day, Monday through Friday, and then we also do a Saturday morning show from 8 a.m. until noon. They can simply pick up the phone, call into the show, and let us know what sort of merchandise they've been hearing about or
Okay.
saw on our website, and they're able to purchase it for that discounted price. Second way of participating is to go online. So folks can just simply go to WBIG1280.com and shop right online if they wish to do it that way. And yet a third way to participate is to actually come out and see us in person. Every week we go out and we go out into the community and we do 2 road shows. We call it road shows Thursdays from 3 to 6 and Saturdays from 1 to 4. We'll be out at maybe your local movie theater, at one of the restaurants, and you can simply stop by, see us. We always announce where we're going to be that week and do some shopping with us there in person. So it's really great. We make it very convenient for people to participate in one of those 3 ways. Your mother always told you, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Well, I think the radio shopping show might be the exception, because I always have to convince people that there are no catches. They say, well, what's the catch, Stephen? There's no catch. You get the free advertising if you're a business, and from a consumer, go and enjoy your gift certificates. All that we ask is that if you truly have a great time, a pleasurable dining experience, a great family vacation, share that experience with the rest of our listeners. Give us a call on the air and let us know where'd you go, what'd you like, what kind of food did you try, and that's all we ask. And of course, that gives additional advertising to our great clients who are part of the program. Over 3,500 businesses are currently participating in our program, so it's really great, Chris, and we just have a ball doing it. And it's the one thing that, a lot of times you think, boy, that sounds too good to be true, but in this case, it actually is, and it's just a great way to get some additional exposure if you're a business here in the Chicago market.
Well, thank you so much, Steve, for sitting down with us today.
You bet.
And for Around DuPage, this is Chris Bennett. Thanks for watching.